What's good, everybody in the world? This your baby J Jack, Thawed magazine in the building. You know what it is, what it do. And we got a special guest in the building, Smoke Skywalka. Smoke
Yes,
Skywalka,
sir.
go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Let them know
What's up,
what
man?
it do.
Y'all rocking with the GOAT, Saginaw's best, Michigan's God. Just a hungry artist, man, putting in work, man. We
Very
appreciate
good.
y'all for tapping in.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Anybody that's tapping in, man, much love. I don't care how you doing it. You listen later, listen now. You push the
Ain't no
speaker,
doubt.
however you do it, man. Appreciate y'all. Man, you got that cough out. Go and get it out of there, brother.
Shit. We've been saying blowing on the best thing growing, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sheesh.
Hey, we're gonna get into the interview. We're gonna get to talking a little talk. I know you can talk that talk, so we're gonna go ahead and get in there and talk that talk.
Yes, sir.
Smoke Skywalker. We're gonna go where the origin of the name come from, besides what we seeing right now. The smoke.
Yeah, well, smoke came because I'm the darkest out of 11 kids. So when I would come in the room, everybody would act like they was choking, try to be funny. So like that's how the name stuck. Then
Yeah.
as I got older, it just turned into other things. Like it was an acronym, um, stack money or kill everybody, or staying mindful of knowledge and evolution. Um, and honestly, Infamous was the one that started because like Skywalker, I got that tattooed on my chest. And it's a whole logo thing and stuff. I just ain't got the clothing line started, but that's something we had to talk about later. But
Yeah.
Skywalker was the thing. And before I came home, my little princess Rihanna, I was just telling her like make me a Facebook because they saying since I'm an artist, I gotta have a Facebook. And she likes Skywalker, so she just made that the name. So I just when
Okay.
Infamous was like, yo, you should just be Smoke Skywalker. I was like, yeah, I kind of like that. Then when I looked up and saw it was a whole bunch of different smokes and shit, I was just like, fuck it, I just add Skywalker to kind of stand out and make it my own. So that's how the name got to where it is now.
Okay. Because I remember we can go back when I was on 7th in Tuscola.
Yeah, yeah,
I hadn't seen you, but I remember you had the pesos moving. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
From back
Yeah,
then.
yeah. That was the
Yeah.
record label. Me and all my brothers had started. We was on the E Block and shit, and yeah, I got that started. But like I say, you evolve and now it's THC. That's the label now. You know, uh,
Mm-hmm.
we just evolving, man. It was just time to change the brand. Honestly, I just felt like it was just time to change the brand and just have a different name connected to me. Pesos was good for them, and I felt like what I'm saying, it was just time for me to evolve it. What I'm saying, rebrand the brand and take it to something different. And THC stands for
Okay.
the Hood's Champion. For those who don't know,
The hood's champion.
yes, sir.
So y'all hear that? And you come from the time though. We ain't. Well, I mean, if you want to, you could say when you. Well, we want to know when did you start because that's part of the whole game. You got a
Um,
long career. But
honestly,
but
my
what I was gonna say,
uh,
what I was gonna say before that, I want you to add that in is how important do you think it is to use like acronyms and because I was with that way same way. I come from them eras where we did it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I first started rapping when I was like 11. Honestly, the first rap I ever spit on a track, I didn't write. Um, don't everybody be talking about Smoke got ghostwriters now. But my big brother John Q actually wrote my verse. You know what I'm saying? I think we was R&B at the time. We wasn't rapping yet. So
Oh yeah.
yep. So that I spit it, and my older brother James and everybody loved my voice. Everybody who like heard it, they was like, "Yo, his voice sound like so cool and relaxed and shit." You know what I'm saying? So after that,
Yeah.
it was off. I was off and running. Like it was just, what I'm saying, writing. It was just writing music, just writing every day and just doing it. So once I
Yeah.
got the opportunity to do that, I just been at it ever since.
So
And I
so
think it
you
was
was
important. I feel like acronyms is to answer your other question. I think acronyms is real creative. You know what I'm saying? Because like to actually come up with a name off of acronyms and it actually means something, like
yeah.
staying mindful of knowledge and evolution, like what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Oh
that's
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
I pay
You know
attention.
what I'm saying?
I
So
pay
it's like
attention to that.
Yeah, so it's like if I, you know what I'm saying, stack money or kill everybody, or however it goes, it's like just to be that creative and stuff and have that as a part of your name. Like I say, it's just all a part of evolution. You know what I'm saying? At first it was Smoke, then it became an acronym, and now it's Smoke Skywalker. So it's just about being creative. And I think that when you have creativity to your name, it makes it more unique.
No doubt, no doubt. 'Cause I had when I back in way long ago, I had assassins was a strong stable of assassins, staying strong in never ending situations. And
Right.
Seven Ilya, you know what I mean? Seven Ilya, that's where AK was where I first heard your name in pesos was with AK, Kevin Worker. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And Tremendous. And you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
saying the
for
whole
sure. Shout
it was
out
the whole
Tremendous.
crew.
Be Tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at that time it was like they was putting me I guess it was like every time they come over, you know, they mention you because they had the same respect for you. I remember, as you know, back then, as you know, because I was always known for mentoring the youth on the blocks and music and everything. So, was how do you feel about that as far as the game, like the youth, like and what you done help, how you done help the youth, how you feel
Yeah,
you done help the youth?
yeah. I always, for me, I always kind of take them back to the basics because I always try to teach them like wordplay and syllable rhyming and cadences. And you know, I always try to go back to the technique when it comes to like talking to the younger artists, because I feel like
Yeah,
once you have the technique, then you can do anything. You could do any type of style or whatever. You know, I just feel like sometimes with the youngins now, everybody just get caught up in one wave, and now you know everybody's sound, nobody's showing no range. So
yeah,
my main thing, I always try to teach the technique of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? To have a good ear to pick the right beat, you know what I'm saying? And find the right flows and stuff. Cause your voice is just an instrument, you know what I'm saying? That mixes in with the beat already. So if you know how to make your voice become the instrument and the main flow through the song, then that's what makes you a dope artist to me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just kind of
oh
sound
yeah,
the same, rapping robotic. So it's like,
yeah. You feel the game. You feel the game. I got way a little more simplistic as far as that.
yeah, it's easy. You can just man, if I wanted to, I could go pick a different beat and I could take your melody and just switch my words up and put it to that. And I can have a hit record off your hit record nowadays.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I feel like it's not really a push to be as creative as it used to be. They either singing or they making depressed music. Like it's or you know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be able to find range. I ain't saying rap about killing all the time or drug dealing either. It's just for me, it's just about range, man. Like for me, I feel like when you go through my catalog, I have a lot of different stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? It doesn't all sound the same. You don't know what to
yeah,
expect when I'm gonna get on the track. The only thing you know is that some heat coming, but you don't know how I'm gonna bring it. And that's why I'd rather be that than riding the wave and being kind of hot because of the wave. Because like when the wave gone, and what you got to hold on to. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that. Uh, Part of another question as far as that, the creativity part, because I feel
yeah.
like the same way with the magazine. I can just throw big booties up on the cover, so you kind of know what can get out there. But do you feel it's vital to you, your way of doing things, to do or maintain your creativity instead of doing, you know, what you know will catch?
I mean, I don't know, man. I just always felt like it's. I feel like it'll be more satisfying to just do it your way. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm not a auto tune melodic person. I can do it, and I have done it. But that's not gonna be something I'm gonna be doing all the time just because that's what everybody else doing. You know, I feel like you just gotta do what you feel fits you. That shit really don't fit me like that. Even though I'm real good at it, I feel like I can do what everybody else can do. They can't do what I do. So
Mm,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So like I
yeah,
don't we want
I
to
feel
do
you.
what everybody else is doing because then I'm sounding like them. And you know what I'm saying? Where's the inspiration coming from? Like I want to inspire when I do my music. I want to, you know what I'm saying, push people to be great and want to be different and I want to, you know what I'm saying, get their skill more sharper. You know what I'm saying? So for me
Hmm.
it's bigger than just, you know what I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna drop something that sounds like somebody else made just because I'm trying to get on. Because where your
Yeah,
staying
yeah.
power gonna be at? Is you gonna be there 5 years later, or you just trying to get you one hit and leave? A lot of people just want one hit so they can buy them a few chains and stun around the hood and they good. You know what I'm saying? So it really kind of
Yeah.
depends on what you want.
What you, yeah, because it's a different time. I mean, the times when we came up as far as that. Um, so like now everybody can be their own business with the
Yeah,
music in their own lane. That's one of the dope things about it. And there's so much different creativity, but it's also like you say
it suffered.
in these
It suffered
avenues.
though. Artist development suffered. Like a person could get you blow up off one song or you get a little movement, they assign you and they ain't really gonna take the time to like develop you and teach you about, you know what I'm saying, how to be an artist and how to really make a hit record. They don't do that.
Yeah,
If you hot, that's when the labels get with you. So at this point, what you need a label for? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it'd be better off
yeah,
to just do it by yourself, be your own boss. But you know what I'm saying? I think it's better for a person to you just got to know who you are. Like shit, nigga, if you ain't got no money and the motherfucker offering you some money that could change your life, then yeah, because owning 100% of nothing, you know what I'm saying? That's hustling backwards. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That is true. Yeah, that is
So
true.
like, yeah, so like, you know, it's either or. I would rather do it independent, but if they come in with some life changing money, and then all of that, I know my work ethic. So you know, I'm not scared of big deals or nothing, because I'll never be in the red. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna
Yeah,
play it like the streets. I ain't never gonna be in the red. So
yeah. That's what's
you
up.
know,
And the
it's
thing
just
is
the
about
belief.
it. About it is you
Uh
got
huh.
your own label, right? Is THC.
Mm-hmm. Yep. THC Records.
Any other artists on there, or you kind of holding it down yourself right now?
I'm scouting. I got a few that I'm, you know what I'm saying, that I'm looking at. I'm just scouting right now, man, because like anybody that I'm investing in, it got to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna invest in them like they me. So if I get on the back burner and I go to invest in somebody else like they me, they got to be hungry and serious, and it can't be, you know, it can't be every you want to be a rapper for 6 months and then like you ain't, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah. Do
yeah,
you
so
consider do you consider yourself? I know you say how far you go back, and
uh
probably how
huh.
many years. Do you consider yourself a lifer in hip hop? After
Uh,
music, probably still being it like 60,
uh,
70 years old.
yeah. I think I always have something to do with the music. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It's a part of me. So even when I put the mic down, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be looking to do, you know, to be a part of it some way. Cause I love it too much. You know what I'm saying? So even whether that be developing artists or, you know what I'm saying, using my pen to help with projects or however it go, I'm gonna always you know what I'm saying, be a part of it. And then when that happens, you know, I'll just be picking up new things. I probably learn how to produce, or I learn how to, you know what I'm saying? It just be so much
It's gonna be something.
other stuff though. I feel like it'll
Yeah, it's
always be a
always
place
something.
to be in hip hop.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And speaking of the pen, uh, I don't know. We ain't gonna put it out there, but you been a ghostwriter, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is there some songs out there that they done heard that they don't know that you was behind?
Yeah. It's a few of them, but you know, the contract that was signed, you know what I'm saying, I really can't talk about them. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's you know, gag orders and all that stuff, which I respect it.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a couple. It's a couple verses on remixes, a couple verses on songs, uh R&B songs. Yeah. Yeah, I put my pen I put my pen into play on a lot of stuff, man. I feed people bars. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? I can write it all though. R&B, hip hop, gospel. You know what I'm saying? Like however they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've written for yes, a couple songs y'all have heard around that you know, my pen had a lot to do with.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. And shout out to anybody watching. We had a couple people in, a couple people dip in and out. If you're
Yep.
just listening to the speaker, man, salute to you still. Come on in and leave a comment, show some support. Rock with your baby. You know, Thawed magazine in the building.
Yes, sir.
Smoke Skywalker in the building. and
Yes, sir.
we just kicking it. You know what I mean? Just talking the talk, and we getting to learn a little more about Smoke Skywalker and the whole business, the whole music thing. So come on
Yeah.
in and kick it with us. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So with the game and the game overall, we're gonna talk about hip hop
Okay.
overall and in Saginaw. What do you
Okay.
feel lacking or Saginaw culture got? How do you feel like they come up a little bit, or how do you feel about the Saginaw hip hop culture, basically?
I like it. Saginaw got the most talent in Michigan, if you ask me. I stand by that part.
Mm-hmm.
But I think some people. I think for a minute it started sounding like we was chasing Detroit and Flint's wave for a minute. I don't know. I just like creativity and originality. So it's like, even if that's the wave that you like to, because everybody gets pieces and picks pieces of what they from music that they love. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh well, it's just me. No, I have rappers that influence me too. You know what I'm saying? I just made it my own.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like as long as the creative juices is flowing, and like I say, I like it. Like, shout out to all the Saginaw artists. I like all the music that they making, and just the way that they sounding and stuff. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So, and how do you feel about the hip hop culture overall? Like West Coast,
uh,
East Coast,
basically the
Canada.
same thing. It's you got some hot shit, and you got everybody else that's kind of like they riding the wave. Like, they trying to get paid.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, and hip hop game brings so many people together that is great in a lot of facets. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shout out to India Brazy, salute. Good to see you. You know what I mean? It's always good to see you. Salute to you. You already know what it is. Yeah. So on hip hop got so many things. How do you feel like hip hop has affected like life, like people?
I think first of all, I think people need to separate that shit from like the real life shit. I think people kind of forget that social media ain't real. And when y'all be trying to make it real, that's normally when people get killed. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
People out here like really dying and losing their life. So, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just feel like it should all be separated. Like, I feel like they try to hold rappers responsible for everything. And it's like, y'all not holding Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, or Al Pacino and them, you know what I'm saying, responsible for the movies that they've made. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, that wasn't them. They was just playing the character. You know what I'm saying? And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like, a lot of that comes with hip hop, and people want a person to not be capping in their rhymes, but then like when they facing the Fed case, y'all calling them stupid. So you know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to live my rhymes. Like, I just, I'm just recalling about my lifestyle and what I've been through. That's why every rapper is different, because everybody's been through different things, or the things that they've been
Mm-hmm.
through that, they see them in a different type of way. What I've seen, the way my life went, another person may see it and had the same experiences, but they may have saw it in a different way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I just
Yeah.
think people need to really separate that. Like, the WWE, they can do it, everybody else can do it, but then hip hop, I have to be killing 30 people. Like, that's insane. Like, you know
It
what I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah.
I just feel
India.
like people need to understand that. Like, and then like for me, you know what I'm saying, certain ways I go about rap is like, you know what I'm saying, real creative and stuff, and it sparks my creativity in a certain way. So be creative,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because that's your release. We all
Stay
creatives.
creative.
Anybody, artists or anything, you know what I'm saying? Be creative, but like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like the culture needs to keep pushing themselves, you know what I'm saying, to
Yeah.
be better.
Yeah. And with that, India Brazy, she said, I agree. Artists are creative. Yeah, it's creative. So yeah, the main thing is creative. And a lot of times with hip hop, the message gets overlooked. For certain reasons, maybe more people listen to gangster rap. There's so many sub genres of hip hop. It's plenty of sub genres. So
Yeah.
they focus more on the gangster rap, I guess, as you say. Um, But
it's
I
a
guess it
bag
is
for
what it is on
it's a
that.
bag for everybody, man. Like people, I feel like everybody trying to chase the bag the same way, but it's a bag for everybody, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Griselda, they music totally different, but them boys touring and eating off their music, like, you know, don't everybody have to be on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Then majority of the people, some of the people that people be following this damn, I'm just saying, man. Like, cause I don't want to get off this now. But it's people like, I don't know, like people like it, like it really needs to get just to focus on the creative part. All right, that was a good song. I'm not wondering if you doing everything that you said in that song. I just know you made a good song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when we watched wrestling, we didn't think that the Undertaker really went home and slept in the casket. We kind of like knew he, you know what I'm saying, went home to his wife and children too at some point. So it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true indeed on that. You know,
you're an entrepreneur, you just really trying to build on something. And I feel like people shouldn't always want to have it so negative when you're trying to build something. Like, well, I got to build my empire off of blood. You know what I'm saying? So,
like a lot, it's real literal. But hey, like you say, it is what it is as far as that. Because hip hop is like the most watched genre. It's global. I don't watch rappers come up from all over the country now, so they pay attention. You got drill rap everywhere, you know what I mean? So it's hard to put a lock on it when it's probably billions of people got their own kind of. I'm take it too literal.
yeah.
So with the and what do you figure is like the best way, or what way do you promote? Like, I know social media is piece of it, but what other ways do you promote? You know, groundwork, footwork, you know, clubs. What other ways do you put in work to get your music heard?
Just a lot of promotion, man. You know, I put promotional dollars behind my stuff. You know, like I say, I have flyers and stuff. I go just, you know, put out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out of town and stuff, I do shows. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, just working, man. Just, you know what I'm saying, put myself out there. Because, you know, I'm confident in my product. Like, you know, like they say back in the, you know, when we was in the streets, good dope sell itself. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just about getting that good product in the right place. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know, I'm not like really worried about, I know that I make good music. I know I make industry ready music. I feel like it's a big gap between me and a whole bunch of shit. So, but I've always been that way. I always kind of been ahead of my time when it comes to this music shit. So, you know, as long as I just keep going and keep creating and trying to, you know, and trying to continue to put myself in the right rooms around the right people, you know what I'm saying? It'll work out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, no doubt. And since we're speaking of that, we're gonna go ahead and music. We're gonna try to see, hopefully the internet work well with us. We're gonna go ahead and play Chosen Son. Y'all check it out. It's Smoke SKYWALKA. We kicking it, Thawed magazine in the building, Smoke SKYWALKA in the building.
Sir.
We just kicking it about the music, you know what I mean, and life in general, and the hip hop game. So right now we finna play the Chosen one. Come on in and comment, let us know what you think, how you feel. You know what I mean?
Yes,
we
sir.
Open to the world. We ain't hiding.
Yes, sir. We out here right in y'all face.
No doubt.
I like it. I don't like it.
I need a charger. Damn, where
Go today. Woo!
Right, I'm doing a fucking interview.
Smoke the chosen son, known to hold my guns and fold my funds. Ain't saying I'm the GOAT, then hold your tongue. Let's kill a debate. I'm the coldest one. Fly shit, I live the life, it's real talk. Raising up my banks, that's Uncle Phil talk. Set trends, follow no one, that's real boss. You play the monkey games, get your banana peeled off. They steady throwing dirt, but I ain't got a stain. That's just motivation, cause I know I got a game. Care less about your road, cause I'm way out your lane. I don't feed in the dumb shit because I got a brain. I use it, mood is too sick with this music. I brew shit, Ryo Haru kick. When I do kick, your boo get wood in the mouth. It's not a toothpick. Who's this fly nigga bars hit like a mute kick? Smoke the chosen son. Known to hold my guns and fold my funds. Ain't saying I'm the GOAT, then hold your tongue. Let's kill the debate. I'm the coldest one. Smoke the chosen son. Known to hold my guns and fold my funds. Ain't saying I'm the GOAT, then hold your tongue. Let's kill the debate. I'm the coldest one. No attention to haters, they ain't hitting on nothing. If I'm whipping in the kitchen, it ain't biscuits or muffins. No keys to start, I'm just hitting the button. I got all these hoes hot like they sitting on ovens. Hustle on sumo, Yokozuna Uso, spicy. Know I keep more kicks than judo. Posing for a photo, hopping out a two-door. Dot my I's, cross my T's, nigga. You know, look what you made me do. Came through, fly shit, custom shoes, gray and blue. Weed it out, open up shop and clean them out. Focus on the road to riches, I see the route. Smoke the chosen son. Known to hold my guns and fold my funds. Ain't saying I'm the GOAT, then hold your tongue. Let's kill the debate. I'm the coldest one. Smoke the chosen son. Known to hold my guns and fold my funds. Ain't saying I'm the GOAT, then hold your tongue. Let's kill the debate. I'm the coldest one. Chosen son. Rest in peace, Cleotis. Rest in peace, Bondi. James. T Thuggin. Marcel. Miss y'all.
Why are you talking?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jay, push that chair up a little bit.
Rock on, rock on, rock on. SKYWALKA.
He say he ain't with
Rock
me.
on, rock on. THC, rock on.
I can't hear you, bro. Okay, I'll my back. I'm hearing it.
SKYWALKA.
Ain't nobody say. If you want spark.
Shit. I can't hear you, bro.
Okay.
Is it on now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do it through the laptop. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I'm back on India. Some reason it wouldn't let me do it on the laptop, but I don't know why I didn't come on here. It is what it is. You know, it's live and uncut. You know what we
Yes,
do.
sir.
We're gonna have some mess ups here and there. Hey, but you just heard Smoke SKYWALKA, Chosen One. Let us know what you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out. Go check out some more. Hit him in the inbox. Hit him on the messenger. You know what I mean? Let him know how you feel about it. Let him know if you're rocking or not. You know what I mean? I know you should be rocking. You know what I mean? You're going to hear Smoke SKYWALKA. And I guess that's another question we're going to lead into is basically, do you feel anybody got or use the wordplay that you use, or are you in your own lane?
Yeah, I'm in a league of my own. I don't see nobody else. I'm my only competition. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. No disrespect to nobody, but it's not even close. I compete with me.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody can do what I do at all. And I feel like my catalog speak for itself. I ain't really got to say much when it comes to that shit. So that's why I don't pay attention to lists. I don't pay attention to, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. I just keep going and move because I'm my only competition. I compete with me. I just be trying to outdo myself because I'm the only one that I listen to.
You said you're the only one you listen to. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't get a whole bunch of different stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Hey, you know,
but
I just feel like, you know, if I don't embrace me, who is? So, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers know what time it is for me and they don't want to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? I peep a lot of stuff, you know, that be going on and stuff. So I just leave it at that. But Motherfuckers know what time it is with me. Motherfuckers know. I ain't really got people who know. You know what I'm saying? I've been with this shit. I've been a problem. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I anybody. I don't. So I don't really be paying that no attention.
What do you think that is? You know what I mean? As far as like other artists is kind of clicked up, or you know, or they got their own cliques or fans, or
nah. I'm just talking about like when we talking about my talent. I just think it ain't close. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter who, and you know, excluding nobody. No disrespect to nobody, but I ain't excluding nobody. It ain't close in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And when people, you know, a lot of times, like you say, people be seeing it, but don't be wanting to acknowledge it and stuff. Motherfuckers know what time it is with me. That's why I just stay in my lane and just, you know what I'm saying? I continue to kill shit the way I be killing shit, and you know what I'm saying? Staying in my lane and making it happen the way I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So
I think we talked about that earlier, you know, because a lot of people see Thawed magazine and still act like they don't see it. But
yeah,
other cities,
you know what I'm saying?
other states always rock with it.
They support everybody else's. But yeah, god dang it. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, for me, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just locked into me, man. I compete with me. I don't think, like I say, I stay in my own lane and do my shit. I'm confident in my shit. I know my day coming. And when it come, I'm gonna reach back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of the niggas that's gonna walk through the door and then close it when the opportunity open. You know, like a lot of other motherfuckers do. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you.
For me, I'm gonna kick that bitch open and leave it open. Let everybody run in that bitch behind me, and we all can eat.
Yeah.
So that's all. I'm just patient,
that's
man.
What's up.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm just patient. I ain't. You know, a lot of people move different because they be figuring that you would do what they would do, and they know what they would do is some bullshit. So that's why they think when you in that position, you would do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But you know. That ain't how, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's different. I'm gonna reach back because my day coming. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that confident for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I just know what time it is with me, man. Like the catalog speak for itself, because at the end of the day, it's the music. So catalog speak for itself, man. But look, bro, I hate to say this, man. I'm at 1% and I couldn't find my charger. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking till it dies. So before anything happens, shout out to Thawed magazine. I appreciate y'all for getting me on here. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I was a little upset with you for a minute. Like, what? He acted like he don't see this shit. So you know, I appreciate you fat. You know what I'm saying? Having me on here, seeing the work and acknowledging it and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember when you hit me in the messenger and was like, I forgot exactly what you said. But it was wild, but I said, look at him. You know what I mean? But I always watch.
Watch.
I watch everybody. I know the songs you did with Getty. I know the songs you did with I think it was not C Note. Real. But a lot of songs. And I always felt you had the talent.
Yeah.
Looking like when is he gonna push more outside of just because I feel like a lot of artists I could be, you know what I'm saying, promote, but it's like I'm watching and it's like I feel like you're just gonna stay in that bubble. So it's like until you feel like you're getting out that bubble, which I'm
way outside. I'm way outside of Saginaw with my shit, like Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Down south, like I don't. Like I get played in the radio in Arizona. I get, you know what I'm saying? I get played on the West Coast and shit. Like they, you know what I'm saying? They tapping in. So, you know what I'm saying? I never aim for Saginaw because I know that's not nothing to aim for. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're following everybody else follow. That's just natural. Your hometown to support you when everybody else do. So I never ran for that. I always, you know what I'm saying, wanted to get me a buzz in bigger places and shit. Because I know with that, then that would be more beneficial than just having a buzz in Saginaw to me. So that's why I always moved like I was bigger, you know, I was a big fish. I always felt like I want to be in a bigger pond. So that's what I shoot to. But like, you know what I'm saying? I get love shown in other places and stuff. So that's why I don't be tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's just got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't run the Facebook making big announcements all the time and shit. So like a lot of people, they wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I push. I'm just moving. I don't care about that shit. Anything I accomplish, I feel like I'm supposed to do anyway. So I just be keeping going. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be a great. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to
And
be
see,
known as good. When I picked up my pen and started writing, I wanted to be the greatest.
and you see, that's one thing is because when I see your posts, because I watch on Instagram, Facebook, I don't see your posts all over. You know what I mean? And when I've
Yeah,
seen the Detroit shows and I've seen things out in my mind, I'm like, okay, because I'm watching thousands of artists. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it's like when I'm seeing stuff, I'm like, okay, now he doing what I think, you know what I'm saying, is out there. He putting it out there.
yeah,
You know what I'm getting? Which you
yeah. And
say,
I
you
understood
know what I
that.
mean?
You know what I'm saying? That people got to see you
So
working too if you want them to take you serious. You know what I'm saying? So I
exactly.
understand that part
I had
too.
to
You
learn
know
that.
So you ain't never
what
I had to
I'm
learn
saying?
that because I report on what I see, and a lot of times on what
Yeah,
I'm here because I'm tied into the culture, and you know what I
yeah.
mean. With Fee Smoola and I seen y'all doing the stuff together, and that's my baby. You know what I
Oh
mean.
yeah, yeah.
So
Shoot, we
we go
got two
back to the
classics.
blocks.
We got two classics. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shmoola, man. That Gourmet 1 and Gourmet 2, man. They better check that shit out. We got two classics, dog. Real talk. That's why I
He
say
do his
that
thing.
Chosen
He
Son
always
album.
have.
That Chosen Son album, classic. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been a part of a few classics already within the last 2-3 years. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it was just, for me, I just
I think the battery just died. He had to let us know beforehand that it was almost there. So shout out to Smoke Skywalker. You already heard it. We had a good interview, good talk, good discussion. We almost made it. We still throwing out the situations though. You know what it is. We're gonna keep on putting on. Thawed magazine in the building. We got a chance to talk to Smoke Skywalker, learn some more about him. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, India Brazy. Hey, you don't know what your support means, and appreciate you. You know what I mean? When I see that one up there, or two or three, and I know you in there, man, it's salute. Always. You already know what it is. When you're on One Life, when Life Talk, we got some supporters, but I'll say ain't none at your level. I appreciate it. Uh, but like I say, shout out to India. Shout out to Smoke Skywalker. It's okay. Throw it out. Oh yeah, you know how we do. That's the whole thing. Throw it out. You know what I mean? I just hate when some people see the name and they don't even know how to say it. What is it? Oh, Thawed? I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Where you see the O at? So you know what I mean? But it's all about putting the name out there and letting it go in. You know what I mean? Let them see what it is. So yeah, much love to you too, India. We already know you, your family, Thawed family. You know what I mean? And we just keep rocking. And if anybody wants to, India still got an article on Thawed magazine. Y'all go check it out. You know what I mean? And go to her page and show some support. Cause she always showing support. So I haven't seen all these artists she's showing support too. So we need more people like India Brazy in the game. So um, salute to you. Oh yeah, no doubt. Ain't nothing else I can say about it. I see you every time we did an interview with an artist. I see you rocking with them. So and showing you some support. A lot of people do, but they don't say nothing, or they just in the background with it. But I seen you, and I salute you for that because you didn't have to. You know what I mean? That's your time and your effort. You know that's valuable. You know what I mean? Anybody should appreciate time and effort, because sometimes money ain't the only thing that can be valuable. You know what I mean? Time is too. So we just gonna salute to you. And like again, I'm gonna get on up off of here in a second. I just want to say salute to Smoke Skywalker. He kicked it with us. I think his battery died. I was seeing if maybe he had got it back up, but maybe not. I don't know. So it is what it is. It's how the game goes sometimes. You know what I mean? But we did get a very good conversation in. Y'all go check it out. Go check out his Facebook page, Instagram page. Go see what it do, and we gonna keep on moving. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of times I don't invest. I invest a lot. The logo costs money. Hats cost money. Shirts cost money. This app I'm on costs money. My website costs money. A lot of things that cost money, and a lot of times I ain't got a lot of money. I work hard every day, so if you're in the business and you're doing your thing, it don't cost a lot of money. You just gotta be able to know how to do with your money. Every check, put something on your business. You know what I mean? Everybody can't stack $5,000-$10,000 real quick to be able to get this, that. But I'm gonna tell you this: I do got a laptop coming, and anybody that thought I was doing something with the videos don't understand that I had a laptop. If anybody know 4 gigabyte RAM, a lot of times they was given to me. So you know what I mean. They was given to me so I can invest in other things. But now it was time to upgrade in that. So I got some things I'm gonna be putting together as soon as it comes. So y'all ain't y'all ain't seen the last of Thawed magazine. We just in the baby mode. We still growing and we waiting. Wait till we get to teenage mode. Wait till we get to adult mode. You know what I mean? India Brazy said, "Oh, I see you." Let me see. India Brady said, "No one support me when I was involved in stuff. It broke me, so it means a lot to me. I have a special place to support in my heart. Genuine love, for real, no doubt." And he said, "I'm glad you did." Yeah, and I feel you on that. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to get support. Uh, it's not hard, but it is. I mean, a lot of people get support. Everybody know them or something, or I don't know what it is as far as that. But sometimes you gotta step out of your zone of people that's around you and step out of the bubble or go to other places where people will support you that don't know. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people outside of your bubble or where you at, they gonna say, "Oh man, this is dope." You know what I mean? Or just figure it's something different where people around you might feel like, "Oh, I know that person here. They ain't doing much nothing." You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's how you feel sometimes. That's how it can be in the game. But you always got to just keep pushing until that support comes because a lot of times people just don't see it. I know with Thawed magazine, we done touched hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, you go on our Instagram, one of our pages, one of our views took 200,000. I know I've been doing this magazine for 4 years, the Hype magazine for since 0304. So when people act like they don't see it, I'm all right with that. You know what I mean? It don't stop me because I do this from here. You know what I mean? I keep doing it. I want to see artists succeed. So that's the main thing. And if I can promote artists to succeed, you know what I mean, it is what it is. And I feel like everything else will come. Uh Say yes and ask for support and stranger in my church, all this, reach out. Yeah, your church, a lot of people will reach out. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta I don't like to ask, I don't like to tag people. I like to just let my work speak for itself. So uh, it's what it is. Anybody say, "I'm so proud of you. Congratulations." Oh, we ain't there yet, but I appreciate it. We still growing. Like I say, we growing. If they think they seen it all, they ain't seen it all. And I know in Saginaw or Arkansas where I'm at, they ain't always gonna see it because a lot of people in New York messing with us. A lot of people in California messing with us. Texas, Florida. You know what I mean? So how can you calculate that when people can't see it? uh they can't see the people that's rocking with you. You know what I mean? A lot of people will start rocking with you when they see a famous person rocking with you. It just is what it is, you know. And we ain't been known to have a lot of famous people. Like we just talked a little flip, you know what I mean, which was great. And he said thank you and shook our hand. A lot of times when we write an article, that's great for us. You know what I mean? For artists to acknowledge and say we appreciate what you did for us, or the support that you put behind it. So a lot of times that's what is important. And I always tell the artists, I don't need nothing from you except for you to try to be great. If you be great and maybe even say Thawed magazine, hey, that was enough for us right there. You know what I mean? We ain't looking for nothing. We do everything ourselves, money, everything. You know what I mean? Support everybody that support us, Thawed family. So we pushing and pushing. You know what I mean? I ain't asking for no money. I ain't asking for no none of that. Just say that. We put in the work. I sleep. I barely sleep. I'm putting in the work. So if they don't support that, then ain't nothing I can do. But I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Like brick by brick. No doubt, India, that's real. That's all you can do, brick by brick. You keep building your foundation. And the thing is, a lot of times where the people you're around the most ain't gonna be the ones that rock with you until they see other people outside rocking with you. And that's just sad but true. You know what I mean? You can do a lot. And that's why I tell a lot of artists, you know what I mean, as far as how far are you trying to go in the game? Because if you just keeping it in the Saginaw bubble or Michigan, or I've seen people in Houston, they felt the same way. They was talking about, I'm talking to artists in Houston, and they was like, man, I was trying to get out of Houston. I'm like, why? You know what I mean? Because some people feel that way no matter where they at. And they were saying the same thing that I was feeling or saying, or other artists say about their cities. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? There's so much going on in your city. How do you feel that way when other cities that I know of ain't got nothing going on? Trying to get to where you at. It is what it is. You never know that dynamic. Is always something different in the dynamic of hip hop, which is beautiful. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing because it is so many people all worldwide trying to push for this. So Any artist that feel like it's supposed to be given to you is not. It's billion people rapping. It's a damn near a billion people, and people that you don't know that's rapping. I mean, or producing, or managing, or directing, or any position you mentioned. It's so many people trying to get in that. So ain't nothing gonna be easy. And if you ain't working for it, I mean, if you feel like it's just gonna be given because it's you, I mean, that's gonna be a hard do. So we ain't gonna keep on talking about that. We're gonna get on up off here. Shout out to you, India Brazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Smoke Skywalker. Y'all check it out. He had a situation, his battery died. So he wasn't able to finish the show with us as far as that. But a couple minutes, we got plenty of discussion now. We got plenty of topics. You can listen to the interview. You can find out more stuff about him, and go check him out. If you need more info, just go to his page. Just type his name on YouTube, and just check out the music or however you do it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get up off here. We appreciate everybody that rock with us here now or later. We listen to it anytime that you listen to it or mess with Thawed Magazine at all. Anytime you mess with Thawed Magazine at all, because you could have did anything in the game or did anything in the world, but you chose to rock with Thawed Magazine. So we salute you for that, and we appreciate your time, and it's valuable. Time is valuable. So we out of here. Salute. Like India Brazy said, salute.